Maybe we have room for 2 or 3 questions for everyone. Anyone from the Friends of the Media? Yes, hi, hello.
Hello sir, I'm Peter Atencio of Manila Standard.
Nice.
This is Mr. Lon. Specifically, ano po mga what are the plans of PESO for the rest of the year after the Southeast Asian Games?
That's a good question. So currently for Peso's plan, we have 2 initiatives. We have the C-Ball, the national team, which we are actually preparing for the Asian Games na medyo na-delay. And then we're also preparing for the next SEA Games, which will happen next year. On the other side, we have a program. It's almost the same as the Predator League, but it caters to the grassroots. We have this program called NGP. So it's the National Grassrooting Program. It gives the amateurs a chance to prove themselves and to be scouted for potential pro development. So that's our plans.
That's such a good, di ba Lon, any country that has a really good pro scene is always attributed to a strong grassroots scene. And Lon, are you particularly, how connected are you and how invested are you in establishing the grassroots here in the Philippines?
It's really important that we support the upcoming grassroots, or I would say the amateur scene. It's because it's the gateway wherein we can actually become world class. Not everyone has a chance to become a pro. So this program that we are doing is really an interesting factor, because we are, of course, together with Predator, we will be having announcement soon on what's going to happen. But basically, it's almost the same as the Predator League, which is really a great avenue for everyone to try their shot. It's because I believe that Filipinos are actually good in esports.
Yes.
Sir, next question. When are the qualifiers for the SEA Games and the Asian Games planned for?
Normally, what happens is we will be syncing the calendar, and the biggest issue for Asian Games and technically SEA Games, the actual games has not yet been announced. So esports for the longest time has different, I would say, different game titles. So hindi pa namin alam kung anong game yung i-announce ng host country. So once it has been announced, we will mobilize our team C-Ball, our national team.
Will it be a combined team of different the players coming from different clubs?
Normally, what we do is we have a qualifiers and then we have a combine. So normally may tryouts talaga siya. So yes, most probably ganun yung mangyayari.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, our friend from Manila Standard. I believe there are questions for Ms. Sue and Sir Jello. If you can join us on stage, we'll be passing the mic. Lon, thank you so much for that. Yes, please. Thank you. Here you go. Oh, ma'am, can we up the volume here? And ma'am, can you have it closer to the...
My question is for
Perfect.
Miss Sue.
Yes.
Aside from the Predator League, what are the other initiatives of Predator Gaming for the local esports community this year?
Predator League kasi more of pro level siya. But we also have the circuit, esports circuit. So Predator, more of grassroots level naman siya. So we have opportunities now for both aspiring gamers as well as the pro gamers. So we do have that.
Thank you. Yes, we have a question here, sir.
Hi, good afternoon. Eli from eLifestyle Manila. I'd just like to ask, do you think we already have mature level of amateurs that will become professional gamers in the country by next year? And next, how many training centers do we have already in the Philippines? Is that enough for the upcoming professional gamers? And last, how do you get into the provinces? Do we have any moves in searching for talents that might be somewhere out there in Visayas or Mindanao? Thank you.
3 wonderful questions.
I believe that our amateur gamers actually have a lot of opportunities, such as the Predator League, wherein they can actually join and then prove themselves to the rest of the world. One good thing about the Predator League is it's an avenue to actually showcase your skill locally first, and then if you become the champions, right, you actually go and expose yourself to the international competition. So this is a very good ladder step format wherein if you become the best of the best into your country, then you get a chance to compete from the best of the best in the world. So in a way, this cycle of having local and then international events actually helps our professional teams to become more, I would say, experienced and mature, that when the time comes, SEA Games na, Asian Games na, they are ready to suit up and represent the national team.
Wonderful. There was a question there about, are there any amateur teams that are currently catching your eye? Jello, is there anyone that maybe like, have you seen any notable even players or teams that are like, uy, they could be the next?
Well, actually, that's a very good question.
Yes.
Din, no? And actually, meron tayong mga teams like what we had showcased before. The Predator esports circuit, the champion of this one, they came from an amateur team. So this is a high caliber team already as well. And also to answer the question of kung pumupunta ba tayo sa mga areas
Provinces.
like provinces. Yes, we do. Actually, the Predator League Open qualifiers starts with different provinces in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Then to kung sino man yung team among the best of the best to those areas, they will be the one to represent for the local championship, and whoever wins sa local championship, they will be the one to represent the Philippines for the Asia Pacific Predator League.
You know, I commend you guys for that, because sometimes the trek to Manila can be so intimidating and can be such a big obstacle for other pros out there that could be the next superstar, diba? But they're like, I just can't go to Manila. So taking the opportunity and bringing the opportunity to them, I think is just one wonderful step forward to finding the next superstars here in the Philippines. So thank you so much, Predator, for that. That's wonderful. Lon, you were gonna say something.
Just to add, so this is one good way why Predator League is very inclusive, because the format is free to everyone in the Philippines. So this is one great way of actually spreading esports just outside of Luzon and Metro Manila. As you may know, there are different Filipino esports gamers na magagaling from Visayas and Mindanao. But of course, due to the tournaments becoming a bit more of Manila-centric, Luzon-centric, this is a great avenue, especially with the Predator League, that they're actually inclusive in making sure that we have representation of athletes from Visayas and Mindanao.
Thank you so much. We hope that satisfied your question, sir. Thank you very much. That's the thing that I love about grassroots, is not, obviously we want to go there, right? We want to go to the highest star, diba? But for now, what I love that Predator is doing, we have to do it here first. We have to do it here. We have to do it here. Eventually, we want to go to the highest level, but we have to do the necessary work to, of course, cultivate the current generation and give them step-by-step opportunities towards hopefully achieving greatness and representing the country. So on that note, let's give Predator a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is a good time for a photo op all together for our friends from...
Thank you guys for dropping by and watching all my videos. Hopefully, nakatulong to sa inyo. So don't forget to follow and subscribe Larissa Garcia. Hit that notification bell actually, para naman sa ganon, ma-notify kayo sa mga susunod ko pang videos. Also, kung nakatulong sa inyo at nasiyahan naman kayo sa video ko, don't forget to send naman some pasasalamat stars dyan. So once again, this is Mami La. Do follow me on my YouTube account, Jularis1000. At sana, lagi mag-iingat. Stay safe and healthy, guys. Thank you guys for dropping by and watching all my videos. Hopefully, nakatulong to sa inyo. So don't forget to follow and subscribe Larissa Garcia. Hit that notification bell actually, para naman sa ganon, ma-notify kayo sa mga susunod ko pang videos. Also, kung nakatulong sa inyo at nasiyahan naman kayo sa video ko, don't forget to send naman some pasasalamat stars dyan. So once again, this is Mami La. Do follow me on my YouTube account, Jularis1000. At sana, lagi mag-iingat. Stay safe and healthy, guys!